Good morning, church. Uh, and it's time for another special COVID 19 message. I hope everybody is doing well and staying safe. Our prayers continue to be with you, but we'll continue to do this on a weekly basis and until things maybe get back more to normal. This morning I was thinking about us reading a passage in 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and talks about treasure. And I think about when I was a kid, man, when you heard the word treasure, you your imagination just went wild. And finding treasure, buried treasure. I lived in Texas City. We would go to Galveston and go to the beach and digging in sand, and we heard stories of Jean Lafitte, the pirate, burying treasure. And you would start digging with your little plastic shovel and seeing if you could find treasure somewhere along the beach on Galveston Island, and those adventures that just stimulated our imagination. And but we see people today, they go out on ships off the coast and they find these sunken vessels that have treasure, and sometimes it's millions and millions of dollars in gold and silver. And treasure has always, I think, captivated the mind. There's even places in Arizona and the Superstition Mountains where there's supposed to be treasure. And people are constantly, even to this day, looking for treasure. And sometimes we look past the greatest treasure of all, the treasure of what Jesus has given us, the treasure that he has placed within us. And I love what it says in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, beginning in verse 6. It says, God once said, let light shine out of the darkness. And this is the same God who made his light shine in our hearts to let us know that his own divine greatness is seen in the face of Christ. And listen what it says. We have this treasure from God. But we're only like jars of clay that hold the treasure. And this is to show that the amazing power we have is from God and not from us. And that it humbles me to think that this vessel, this flesh, this broken piece of pottery holds a great treasure. It's a treasure that sometimes I can't even wrap my mind around the beauty of it, and the fact that God has chosen us out of this world to carry this treasure, the light of Christ that shines in our heart. And let me tell you what, that's what this darkness that we live in needs. It needs to see the light of Christ in us. It needs to see the way that we love each other. Jesus would say, by this love, people will know that you're my disciples. By the way you love one another. And so we have this great treasure. It's a treasure that we should be continually seeking and praying for growth in our spirit as it relates to the Spirit of Christ, so that we can be treasure in the world. Brothers and sisters, you have a great treasure. Cherish it.